Hi friends, good morning. Today we'll concentrate on our next topic in Android, that is on dialogues. So in Android there are different kind of dialogues are there. So one by one we'll concentrate on this. But first we can able to see what are the types of dialogues. So here there are multiple types of dialogues are there, and that the first dialogue which is alert, and in this second is this progress. The last nowadays we are using another few dialogues, so those are date and time. Those also we are showing nowadays in a dialogue. So now here we can see there are subtypes of in each in alert dialogue, and there are two subtypes. So one is predefined, other is custom. So like same in progress, there are subcategories. One is the horizontal, other one is the spinner. Like spinner is nothing but it's a circular one where we can show the progress and all. And but these two are the different kind of this. And in this progress bar as duplicated. So in place of this progress bar, it replaced by progress bar. So progress dialog as replaced by progress bar. So we'll go one by one programmatically, and how why it is deprecated and all we'll discuss in detail. But first we'll start from here, alert dialog. So if it is alert dialog, there are two types of subcategories are there. One is predefined, other one is the custom. First we'll discuss about this predefined. If it is a predefined, here we can able to show, means it's already defined in a Android system itself. So in this we can able to show two text views and three buttons. This is the maximum possibility where we can show in this. So these are the maximum we can show in this. So now this we can able to see programmatically how it is possible and how what are the things. Means it's a predefined, means we cannot customizable with this. It's only this. What are the possibility? It can be this only two text views and three buttons. Colors and combinations we cannot customize here. So we'll create one project and we'll see how it can work and all. So now I'm creating one project here for that, and the name of predefined dialog. So file, new. So here I'm giving this project name. I'm selecting empty activity, and I'm giving the project name as predefined. Project name as predefined. So then I'm able to change this workspace location for that. So I'm changing the workspace location for that. Then this program we are going with the Java only, so I'm selecting Java only here. So this program will discuss with the data binding. So already we discussed data binding in earlier videos. So data binding is nothing but it can avoid the initialization as well as the declaration as well. So that also not only for that, if it is in a data binding, it can avoid completely the null pointer exceptions as well. So how it will work, we'll see here clearly. See, first if you want to data binding, first we need to enable the data binding in our Gradle module app. See, once this project is loaded properly, we'll do one by one here. So, and that what we discussed about this two text views and three buttons means, two text views means here we can show one is title, other one is the message, and after this title and message, and three buttons. On the three buttons, one is the positive button, negative button, and last which is neutral button. So we can able to create three buttons and this. So how in this itself we can apply listener as well, so that how we can apply listener and how we can see that clearly when able to see it. First, applying data binding for this project here in a module app. Here in a build types, I'm adding the data binding line, so that is data binding dot enabled equal to true. So when you added this one here, we can able to click on the sync now. So once you sync, the data binding has mapped to your project. So here once it is done, then here in Excel file we need to design, means while designing we need to add layout as a root element for this, because when we are with an layer data binding, must and should here root layout should be layout only. So root element should be layout. Just added this root element here. So as a this, then here this layout I'm changing as linear layout, because linear layout is very flexible. So linear layout, if it is on a linear layout, here we need to add an orientation. So I added the orientation as vertical. So I don't I'm not using this one, I'm removing this. Then I'll add one button here. So I'm adding one button with match parent and wrap content, and some ID for that button. So button also I'm giving you as predefined. Then I want to display some text on the button. So predefined dialog, just I'm putting this predefined dialog. So I'm not adding any other properties, because just here in this program we are concentrating on dialog, not on the button properties. So because of that, just I designed this as a basic. And now Java. So in a Java, first step is to here, if we are using the data binding, so here we need to enable the data binding on the name of XML. So here my XML name is the activity main binding. See, always data binding should be generated XML name followed by binding. Then I am entering some binding here. Then after this here, binding, what is the declaration, equal to here data binding util dot set content view. Then here context. This is only the change compared to the other normal program. And after this here in the next line, now I'm writing this code of this here. So I'm applying the listener for the button, because once I click on the button, I want to display this. I'm applying set on click listener on this button. On click listener new. We got on click listener. Okay. Now here we can able to write the code for it. So it's a predefined. Already we discussed it's a predefined. So if it is predefined, it should be like this. So this is the alert dialog. This we call as alert dialog. But it's a predefined. Because of predefined, we need to use this with the builder class. So alert dialog dot builder. So something declaration alert equal to new alert dialog dot builder. Here context. But here context, always you can use the class name dot this. Don't use get application context, but because context we can use multiple ways, get application context and class name dot this, get activity and all. But here for the dialogues, must and should use class name dot this only, because here these dialogues are defined in a, when Android has introduced that time, here this main activity has extended as only the activity, but now it's changed as app compact. This theme, dialog theme as well as our theme, both are mismatching. Because of that, always you can use here class name dot this. And after this, for every dialog must and should, it's required the show, otherwise the dialog won't be displayed. Now before within this we can write the remaining things. So we discussed two text views. So first I am setting the title. So hello, this is title. The next alert dot message, I am setting the message, set message good morning. something I'm displaying this. So then here next three possibilities, three buttons. So alert dot, first I'm setting the positive button. So positive button, here you can display what is the text you want on the button. I want to display positive button is yes. Then from here I'm applying the listener for the button. So that is dialog interface dot on click listener. Means within this dialog itself, listener could be applied here. So here I'm putting just toast for our understandable. This is working or not. Just text also I'm displaying as yes. This is the end of the statement, semicolon. Means here it's a started statement, here it's closed. So this is the positive button. Like same, I want to go with the negative. So I want to go with the negative button. So after this, here I'm creating same negative button. Alert dot set on click listener. Sorry, set negative button. Set negative button. So for negative button, I want to display text as a no. Then new. So dialog interface dot listener. Here also I'm writing the toast. So here simply I'm displaying no only. Then here also end of the statement semicolon. Finally, I want to display the neutral button. So that is alert dot set neutral button. So I want to display this button as cancel. Then new dialog interface dot listener. Again here also I am writing one toast. So that is here. I want to display that as cancel. Then here end of the statement. So now I'm running this program. Already my phone has connected. Directly I'm running into my phone. So we'll be able to see my phone here. This is my phone. We'll see this. Once it is done, we can see the output. Then in next video, we'll discuss why we means custom dialog. After discussion of custom dialog, what is the difference between custom and this? We can clearly discuss about that. So still it's running. Once it's run, we can able to see this three buttons with action of the toast, cancel, no, and yes text. We can display it. Also below I'm providing this code link as well as the GitHub link. Please go through there. You will get this complete code in GitHub as well as in a website link as well. So just I'm clicking predefined. See, I click on yes, it's displaying yes. I click on no, it's displaying no. If I'm clicking on this cancel, it's displaying cancel. That's it. So thank you for watching this. We'll see you on the next video with custom dialog. Thank you.